Welcome into the Ozone Show. I am your host, Chris Neyenhouse. We saw several wrestlers crowned state champions, a Game of the Year candidate in girls basketball, and one crew of Pirates is parlaying a tough break into a golden season. But first, we begin in small class boys basketball, where in the state's tiniest bracket, we saw an ending that was larger than life. The two-time defending state champs and 7th-ranked Chadwick, 5th-ranked Billings in an instant classic. The Wildcats turning a 4-point halftime lead into 8 in the third quarter. Caden Venable with 20 to lead all scorers. Chadwick, though, playing with the heart of a champion, battling all the way back in the fourth quarter. Creek Guerin, one of his three-pointers. Part of the story, though, the Cardinals' Preston Kenyon picking up 3 first-half fouls. He had 37 last time they played, held to 11 on this day. But down 2 in the final minute, he ties the game here. So we're still tied with 12.3 seconds to play. Chance Schaefer had both eardrums blown out a couple weeks ago. He's got the goggles, scores with a couple seconds to go. So last chance for Chadwick. Guerin at the buzzer. It is in. But it was just after the buzzer. The refs wave it off, and they're getting out of here. Bedlam and Billings, they knock off the two-time defending champs, 43-41. Elsewhere in Class 1, Dadeville went to the Final Four 2 years ago. They win their district, 63-44 over Golden City. Wheatland, fresh off a Final Four a year ago, knocks off 8th-ranked Climax Springs, 74-66, to win their district title. The unavoidable District of Death, Class 2, District 10, 3rd-ranked Hartville, 7th-ranked Norwood. Norwood hanging tough early. Andrew Bradshaw, he also gets the and 1-2. Not pictured, 15 points for Lake and Coatney, 10 for Remington Hill. Hartville, though, up 19-9 at the half. And, man, Sinning is winning in Hartville. Gus Sinning, that is. This kid's an animal on the board, sacrificing his body for the putback, leading all scorers with 17. Boone Garrison adds 15. Hartville with their 4th straight district title and 13th in 14 years, 50-41 the final. 2017 was the last time Lockwood won a district chip, facing the Thomas Jefferson Independent Day Cavaliers. Lockwood down 16-5 toward the end of the first, then kicking into gear. Landry Ogden, 3 of his 13. Tigers down 7 at the half, and they come all the way back. Sean Contreras leading all scorers with 24. Cone Lillenkamp with the putback, 64-51. They win the district championship. Also in Class 2, after a 3-year absence, Crane takes home the district title with a 70-56 win over Galena. 5th-ranked Lincoln making a push to get back to the Final Four for a 2nd straight year. They win their district 55-39 over Appleton City. Thayer has won 12 straight district titles. This is their 25th straight district title game appearance. Liberty is the top seed, haven't won in 14 years, and the Eagles, they soar in this one. Drayton Wells leading all scorers with 16. This one worth only 2, but it was amazing. Liberty went to the state semis in football, showing that medal here. They win it 61-47. A top 10 battle as Seymour and Greenwood square off at the home of the Tigers. Seymour hasn't won since 2010. The Blue Jays won 2 years ago. What is new? Wyatt Henry dominant in this game, 15 points to lead all scorers. 22-17 Seymour at the half. Leading the way for the Blue Jays is Kalen Hetzler with 12 points. Man, he is fun to watch when he gets going. But the Tigers brought championship hats to this game for a reason. Truman Helms to Henry. Oh, Lord. 44-33, Seymour wins their first championship in 16 years. Skyline won a district title 5 years ago. Got to go back to 2011, the last time Stockton did. Our former athlete of the week, Jax Baxter, scores 24 points for Stockton, but Parker Owen goes off for Skyline with a game-high 29 points. 59-46, Skyline wins the title. Pierce City falls just short in their district championship, 40-37 to New Heights Christian. Not a district game, just a large class South Side showdown between Kickapoo and Glendale. Place was packed. Just before halftime, Joel Rover driving to the basket. He gets the shot in before the buzzer, but Kickapoo still leads by 15. And they add on Elijah Neighbors with a cup of sugar down low. And if at first you don't succeed, try again. Chiefs up 45-34. Kickapoo wins 75-57 and clinches a share of the COC East title. We have reached our first break, but don't go away. The ladies got next. You got to see this finish in Marionville when the ozone rolls along.
Watch all new episodes of Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit on the CW.
All right, take it easy, take it easy.
With Emmy Award-winning host Craig Ferguson.
A bold choice.
And LeVar Burton.
This is for the win.
Oh, God.
History. Troy Holmes. Correct.
I'm going to go with Scott.
Outstanding play.
Congratulations.
Look at the size of that.
I'd like rack 5 with the S.
I get this, we're tied. Pressure is on.
Scrabble and Trivial Pursuit. New episodes Thursday starting at 8/7 Central on the CW.
Put your moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease in check with Rinvoq, a once-daily pill, and it works differently.
I got rapid relief at 2 weeks with Rinvoq. Check.
It helped visibly repair my intestinal lining. Check.
And I got lasting steroid-free remission. Check.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events, infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Put UC and Crohn's in check and keep them there with Rinvoq.
Ask your gastroenterologist about Rinvoq.
The four-way test of things we think, say, or do. Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Be civil, be heard.
The KYP First Alert Weather app prepares you. Download today.
Welcome back. The ladies got next as their district championship games were held Friday night. And we start with a finish in Marionville. You have to see to believe. Game of the Year candidate, Class 2, District 12, a top 5 matchup for the championship. 7-time district champ Miller has Marionville on the ropes. This is the third consecutive three-pointer late in the third quarter. Lainey Johnson doing the honors here. Miller by 9, but the Lady Comets storm all the way back, down 2 with 30 seconds to go. This is Lainey Stokes going the length of the court, the hoop and the harm. Yeah, she's Lacey Stokes' cousin. She hits the free throw to give Marionville the 1-point lead. So, last chance for Miller, still down 1. Marionville has a free throw here, but there's under 4 seconds to go, so they gotta go. Johnson is gonna get a look here at the buzzer. It is no good. It's the second straight title for the Lady Comets.
I just knew that it was time to kick it in high gear and let's drive to the basket and let's get something going. So I train a lot on floaters. Like, that is something that in my workouts with Dale Ambrose, I train those. So that's my go-to. So I got to go do a floater. I got to get to the basket, beat my defender, and let's go do a floater.
Let's go do a floater. All right, Greenwood going for their first district title since 2002, taking on Blue Eye, who last won 4 years ago. Early on, Bulldogs looking good. Coral Fultz from downtown, swish. Back come the Lady Jades. Alyssa Newman from Are You Kidding Me range. Yes. She hits the deep three. The Jays make history and win their first district title in 24 years, 44-25, the final. Also, in Class 2, congrats to the 4th-ranked Norwood Lady Pirates, winning their 4th straight district title, 45-25 over Hartville. And Osceola, bidding for their first title since 2010, falls just short, 52-48 to Archie. In Class 3, District 12, the 2-time defending state champs Skyline and Butler. Tigers coming up with the steal. Sage Red on the fast break. That's a kiss off the glass. Skyline leads big in the second half, 47-24. Now it's McKaylin Sanders who dishes to Shelby Red. She hits the jumper. Tigers race out to a 20-point lead. It is a 4th straight title for Skyline. 74-50, they win.
We graduated a ton of seniors last year. If you'd have watched us play in early December, you would realize we had a long ways to go. We didn't even start thinking about winning games in district tournaments probably until, mid-February. But, we just kind of kept our head down and kept working. And somewhere along, mid-January, we kind of figured some things out.
Fair Grove, the 3-time defending state champs, and Sparta, who hasn't won a district title in 16 years. Sparta getting the scoring started. This is Reese Loveland. You don't mess with a Loveland in Sparta. Yeah, they win their first district title since 2010, 55-37.
That was one of our goals coming out, like to start the year, was get to the district championship and win the district championship. Something that we also haven't done since 2021. So proud of our girls. Most of these girls weren't even born yet. It's a crazy thing.
And tomorrow in sectionals, they'll face another team that just won their first district in a while. How about Willow Springs? Last time was 17 years ago, knocking off the defending champs Thayer, 66-60. 8th-ranked Ash Grove gets their first title in 5 years with a 52-46 win over Pierce City. Class 1 now, and the defending state champs, 4th-ranked Chadwick taking on Couch and Galena. The Lady Cardinals taking charge early. Callie Oldenburg with the bucket. Chadwick out to an early lead, and they cruise in this one. 71-40, they grab another district title.
It's really nice. We love it when people show up to support, you know, small school basketball team, girls. It's really not the crowd most of the time, so we love it when the crowd shows up. It really affects us in a good way when they don't really realize it.
All right, it's a Class 1 District 7 between Wheatland and Wablo. Neither team has won a state title since before the pandemic. Out of the gate, Wheatland shooting some triples. This one from Charlie Crouch. She buries it, giving the Lady Mules an early lead. Wablo on the attack now. Sophia Weaver from the wing. That one is nothing but net. That'll tie the ball game. But Wheatland runs away with their first district title since 2018. 62-33, the final. And last but certainly not least, in Class 1, it is a 3rd straight and 15th district title in 16 years. For Walnut Grove, they win a top 10 battle with Lockwood 48-42. Not a district title, but still fun. The Kickapoo Lady Chiefs putting their undefeated record on the line against the Southside rival, Glendale. Ava Sperling to Dorothy Duncan for the hoop. Glendale starts off the game with a 4-3 lead, and Kickapoo responds to that by going on a 26-2 run. Josie Salazar with the steal. She goes coast to coast. Kickapoo clinches that COC East share, 71-30. They win. It's time for our next break, but when we come back, we hit the mat, and our athlete of the week is back at Mizzou to chase the title for the 4th straight time. We'll be right back.
These dogs aren't going to eat themselves. Yeah, mustard? I'm a mustard gal myself.
Before it begins, be alerted first with KY3 24/7. Your 24-hour source for accurate weather forecasts by our KY3 meteorologists, preparing you for threats in the Ozarks days in advance. KY3 24/7 on digital channel 3.2 is sponsored by Roto-Rooter Plumbing and Water Cleanup, the Ryan E. Murphy Law Firm, Pinnaker Chevrolet, and Rottler Pest Solutions.
Bipolar 1 can overwhelm your mind. Sometimes depressive lows and unpredictable highs can make it hard to get out of your head. Finding relief may help you break through. Ask about Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Vraylar treats depressive, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Proven full-spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms.
Not for elderly with dementia-related psychosis due to increased risk of death or stroke. Report changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts to your doctor. Antidepressants may increase these in those under 25. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may not go away. High blood sugar may lead to coma or death. Weight gain and high cholesterol may occur. Difficulty moving, uncontrolled movements, tremors, feeling like you need to move, sleepiness, nausea, vomiting, and indigestion are common. Side effects may not appear for weeks.
Vraylar, breaking through to relief. Ask about Vraylar.
Going on or coming off?
On. 14 hours.
Ooh, thanks. Saving lives.
Cheers.
Be forewarned with push alerts on the KY3 weather app.
Welcome back. Nix's senior Addison Harkins is back at state wrestling for a 4th straight year, looking for a 2nd straight championship. So when we were looking for an athlete of the week, she was the perfect choice.
There's one moment in wrestling that tops them all for senior Addison Harkins.
Definitely state last year. You can't beat winning
your own state title with your team. It's just a double whammy that went perfect.
The Nixa girls won the team title by a landslide, scoring 51.5 more points than the second-place team. And Harkins finally took home gold.
It's tough as a coach, like when you watch somebody make the finals 2 years in a row and then they lost, and then you see all this hard work that they put into it. So watching her win that third one was pretty cool.
Her talents are not only on the mat, but on the canvas.
I painted my state photo of hugging my coach, and that's my proudest painting because I got to combine my both worlds.
From watercolor to acrylic paintings, she is building her art brand and showcases her crafty side at a Nixa flea market.
She brings it in the cave. Sometimes she's physically like just setting it on, on the side of the room. We'll go check it out.
The joy she finds in her artwork is near identical to when she's in the zone during a match.
She smiles a lot when she wrestles. If you ever watch her, it's kind of her. I think it like resets her and reminds her like, hey, I'm in control here. When she's in a tough match, I see her smiling like I know she's locked in.
Harkins is more locked in than ever as she tries for a first-place finish with a target on her back.
A lot of people like to root for the underdog, and the last few years that's been me. I'm like trying to be like reaching for it, but this year it's like, this is mine. And I know other people are going to try to take me down, but I'm not going to let it happen.
Her state tournament run begins on Friday, and like she said, the gold is all hers.
Thanks, Danielle. Yeah, it did begin Friday. All right, there's Addison up against Willard freshman Scout Purrier for the 130-pound title. They split in their 2 matches this season, and it's not until the third period that we see a takedown by Purrier. She's up 3-1. Then Purrier with another takedown in the final 30 seconds. And congrats to her. She wins 7-1.
Really focused on trying to keep her down, and I just was really excited necessarily because like I got that last takedown and I was just holding her down, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I think this might be it.
In the 115-pound weight class, Alyssa Salami of Branson and Republic's Mabel Rogers, the Retmo freshman, with the takedown early in the first period. She keeps racking up the points from there, earning a near fall in the final minute, and also in the final 30 seconds. She becomes Republic's first ever state champ on the girls' team by technical fall, 16-0.
Believed in myself, and I had all the confidence to bring me this way, and I just shown it, and I'm super proud of myself. I'm really excited about it, and this is my atmosphere. I thrive in here, so I love it.
Nixa senior Natalie Edmondson in her first time qualifying for state, pinning every opponent all the way to the finals, and she does it again to win gold with a second period pin, beating the number 2, 3, 4, and 5 ranked girls in the 155-pound weight class to do it.
It's been my dream all year to win, but going into it I was a little nervous because there's girls I had gone back and forth with. There's a girl I had never wrestled. In the end, I really wanted to win, but once I wrestled my first match, I knew I was going to win. Like, it came in an instant. Like, since I won that first match and I wrestled to my best, like, I knew I was going to win. There's nobody that's going to stop me.
Willard's Emily Brixey coming off a third-place finish last season, and she gets her redemption, making the finals and taking her opponent down, including this takedown in the final 26 seconds of the third period and keeping her opponent scoreless, 7-0.
My motivator was actually over the summer, and I went to the national level, and I tried wrestling there, and I realized that I didn't have the skill that I needed to, and so I put my butt to work.
All right, the Willard girls team taking home second place as a unit, the first team medal for the wrestling program as a whole. And for the second straight year, the Nixa girls won the team title, taking the victory by more than 20 points.
That's awesome. It feels completely different this year. There's a few more highs and lows. Last year, we just had an incredible Saturday. We ended up winning by a huge margin. This year is very, very tight all the way to the end.
Of course, before big class wrapped up yesterday, there was small class wrestling. Our Danielle King was at Mizzou Arena and breaks it all down.
At
At the state championship, we see the best of the best, but what we don't see is the journey for the wrestlers to get to this big stage. For Hollister senior Bryson Whitman, it was a very long journey. 2.5 years ago, he was in an accident, getting pinned under an ATV and suffering major injuries. But that setback only made him stronger, and on Thursday, he proved it.
Well, I was laying in a hospital bed, not sure if I was going to make it, I was definitely struggling, but, God has always been there for me. He's always laid hands on me and taken care of me. Crazy thing is, warming up, I was super nervous, super anxious, and then all of a sudden I just felt God's hands lay on me. I felt secure, I felt powerful, and I just felt like nothing could stop me, and with God on my side, I can do anything. 2 takedowns and a near fall put the Tiger up big in the first period, and he was in control from there, becoming a state champion by major decision, 14-5. The first takedown takes off so much nerves and so much pressure, then you can kind of relax and look to the score, but it puts the pressure on him. I was super excited going to that match, and I knew it was the last match I'd ever wrestle, and 6 minutes as hard as I can go and give everything I have and just finish it off strong.
A Cassville finalist was also looking to make his last ever match a special one. But in the process of his state bout, Colton Roark learned that his passion for football might now have some competition.
For a long time, it was like, I want to play football, but after that, I don't know if I can step away from it. It's such an intriguing sport. There's nothing like it.
Roark ranked #1 in his 175 weight class. He earned the takedown in the final 2 seconds of the first period and kept adding points from there, becoming the Wildcats' first 2-time wrestling state champion.
It's pretty cool, I won't lie, but hopefully with the kids that I'm in school with right now are still pretty young, and I'm showing them, trying to pave a good road for them, be a leader. Hopefully I can lead them in the footsteps of them being able to do something like that too.
2-time champion had a nice ring to it for Warsaw's Jace Estes, who earned the title as a sophomore and was a match shy last season.
It impacted me a lot. I wanted my get back against just the title, and I needed my title back, so it helped me work harder.
He spent the summer out of state at wrestling camps. The grind set him up as the #1 ranked wrestler in his 113 weight class. Just like the matches prior, an early takedown was what gave Estes the momentum to win his 2nd state championship with the Wildcats.
It means a lot to me because I worked so hard for this title. It feels different because I just wrestled my last match, so it's kind of sad, but it's a happy ending.
Congratulations to the 3 small class state champions. For the Ozone, I'm Danielle King.
We've got one more break, but don't go away. In Branson, these pirates are turning choppy seas into smooth sailing after one of their own goes down. We'll be right back.
There's a beautiful, peaceful place located in Lebanon, Missouri, just waiting for you and your family. Welcome to Bennett Spring State Park. More than 100 million gallons of clear, cold water make Bennett Spring a haven for trout fishermen. While fishing may be the main attraction, quaint cabins and numerous campsites make it a perfect place to stay and play, with delicious dining to start or end your day. The perfect getaway. Bennett Spring State Park, Lebanon, Missouri.
Having a great product is only half the equation. You need an effective way to communicate with your market. That's why we chose KY3. Their fantastic team went to work learning our business and designing ways to effectively present our dental implant solutions. With their help, we've placed more than 6,000 dental implants in the last 5 years and enjoy amazing growth. Call KY3 today and let them help you grow your business.
Weeknights, make yourself comfortable with Carol Burnett.
And sleep like a baby.
MeTV over-the-air and cable is sponsored by Springfield Nissan Kia, Modern Exteriors of Springfield, Many Dental Implant Centers of America, and Buzz Pest Control.
Stay ahead of every storm with KY3 First Alert Weather.
Welcome back. Parks Britton is a sophomore on the boys basketball team in Branson, and he won't take any credit for the team's great play. He says it was all hard work and dedication from his teammates, but as our Danielle King found out, they say what Parks has been through inspires them to be even better.
The Branson boys basketball team tallied their most wins in a season since 2016. The Pirates have not only played for the victories, but for...
1, 2, 3, 4. He's just always kind and just joyful.
In the hardest situation, he was first class the whole way.
During a team camp over the summer, the Pirates spent time exploring Big Springs Park. Then the unthinkable happened.
Jack called us as principal of the high school to let us know that Parks had had an accident and fell and hit his head.
Parks Britton fell nearly 25 feet off a bluff, breaking his neck, fracturing his skull and spine. He had 4 broken ribs, a broken left arm, a broken left leg, a lacerated spleen, and a collapsed lung. Throughout his recovery, the Pirates banded together.
They prayed for Parks a lot. As we heard, he was improving and, was able to give, updates to the guys. It's really brought the team together.
Even at his lowest, Parks remained Parks, smiling and staying positive, motivated to get back to the basics.
His goal was to walk into school without any apparatus or cast or anything, and he got it all off the day before school started. Yeah. And he walked into school the first day on his own.
And Parks was motivated to get back to basketball.
My first question to the doctor was when I was going to be able to play again, so I was back in 3 months.
The day Parks came back to practice, his team was just as thrilled.
It was amazing. He was he was like back to his normal self.
To see Parks out here participating and being healthy and know what perseverance looks like from what he did it's amazing.
Not only did he come back, but the sophomore put in the work, never making any excuses.
My mid-range shot's pretty good.
Now he's playing JV and he's getting buckets and scoring, getting good minutes, and it's really cool to see.
This season, Branson not only played to add to the win column, but the Pirates played for Parks. With KY3 Sports, I'm Danielle King.
We'll put a wrap on this week's show after the break and unveil our Play It Again Sports Pick of the Week. We'll be right back.
I'm future you.
Constipation with belly pain again, right? Our doctor figured it out. She said it's IBS-C and Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess is not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating.
Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Imagine, what could relief from IBS-C mean for you? Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn how AbbVie and Ironwood could help you save.
You've put up with your old shower for too long. It's outdated, unsafe, and it's time to replace it. But why struggle with a lengthy shower remodel when Jacuzzi can do it in just one day? And there's no need to break a sweat or your budget.
For a limited time, get free fixtures and a free shower door, plus 0 interest and 0 payments for up to 1 year.
So you can finally convert your old bath to a safer, easy entry shower, complete with a custom seat, grab bars, and slip-resistant floor installed in 1 day.
My overall experience with Jacuzzi has been wonderful. Everything was customized to the way I wanted it for the price that I wanted to pay.
I've had a great experience from start to finish.
Don't take matters into your own hands. Do it the smart way. Give Jacuzzi Bath Remodel a call.
Call or go online now to jacuzzibathremodel.com. For the first time ever, we're offering free fixtures and a free shower door, plus 0 interest and 0 payments for up to 1 year.
Go to jacuzzibathremodel.com or call 800-252-1701.
Finally tonight, it's time for the Play It Again Sports Pick of the Week. The 5 best photos from the week that was placed on the Ozone for you to vote on. The winner receives a free framed photo thanks to Play It Again, and our winner for this week is Fordland Basketball. Congratulations. That's all the time we have for this week's Ozone Show. We'll see you next Sunday after the late local news.